exciting. Been a while since the live. Walking down right at the Opera House. I'll film some of it. An impressive building. I like filming there. Walking towards a very summerly area here. There is water. There are cruise ships. It is summer. That's in the air. And right where we're going now, it's pretty Southern European. It feels like Miami or Spain or some hot European southern place, like a tourist place. It's not going to look Norwegian there when we get there. So hello guys, hello Shitte. Dude, sorry, I know we still haven't gotten around that call. Sorry man, I just have to apologize. Okay, but every time I see you, I'm closer to getting around that. Hope you're well. Hope Pablo is well. And sure, going to Bogota in Colombia would just be the dream. Right now it's pretty cool here, but still the dream sometime to go to Colombia. Yeah. Nice to feel wanted. Or I don't know if you want me there, but you're commanding me to go there. That's more than desire. Yeah. I wish you were here to see all what I'm seeing. And I actually got the GoPro here, which I can strap around my head, and then we can start some combos. Do you guys, first question to you. I'm also going to answer yours. Do you think I should cut my hair short? Because that's my gradual project of possibly going short within the next 10 years. Possibly. Gradually within the next 10 years. Doesn't get more sure than that. I mean, we're talking about the fair hair. The fair hair is in jeopardy. Are you Chetnik? What does that mean? Mustache? Maybe that could dress me. But I feel like me with beard, I'm just too blonde. Okay. Some days with beard, yeah, great. A week, maybe around a week. But when it's over 10 days, you know, it looks a little, I look like a Zen backpacker. I start looking a little bit like a bum. I'm walking that fine line between being a Viking Thor and being a Zen travel bum. There's it's hard to know exactly where that line is, but I'm walking it. You know what I'm saying? Good seeing the number's increasing. 14. I still got it. It's good to see that I still got it in the video creators game. I saw a familiar face. Arki. Hello. Hello, guy. How's it going? Ronaldo. Oh, the fat man. Hey, man. Always good seeing the fat man here. Ronaldo's World Cup haircut for the win. Yeah. Or Ronaldinho 2002 World Cup cut. The fat man, he has experience with that hair. So the fat man is an old study buddy. School, I mean, it's not studying, it's schooling. It's indoctrination, you know, the first 9 years, 10 years. And he had that Ronaldinho hair. Oh, that was legendary, that Ronaldinho hair. That was true fair hair. But Ronaldo, man. Actually, you, fat man, you didn't you have that Ronaldo haircut? This winter, I saw an interview with, I read an article about Ronaldo. You know, the old style, the old school Ronaldo. The El Fenomeno. And he apologizes. Today he apologizes to every single mother in the world who had to deal with their son's awful haircut in 2002, around that time, that he was responsible for. Because he had this strange, he was bald, you know, clean shaved on the head. But then he left one little dirt spot on the front. And that became cool. Everybody wanted that haircut. So, yeah. Dude, that would be legendizing to actually get the Ronaldo haircut. Huh? I mean, nobody has that. I haven't seen it in many years. But everybody who was alive at that time, they will feel that nostalgia in the gut pack. It would be like Pokemon, you know? It would be like walking around with a Charizard costume. Yeah, right. Ole Jørgen, I actually don't remember. I don't exactly remember that actually. But many people had that haircut. Many people are looking at me. It's so ironic and paradoxical. The whole, because you always want the girl. If you're single, straight male, you always want that. I mean, you always think it's cool getting some attention from the girls. But here's the thing: they only look when you're doing something. Okay, and now I'm doing something. Oh, look, he has some purpose going for him. He probably has like 500 billion views on his live stream now. He must be so cool. But then I can't use that opportunity because I'm busy doing the live stream. So whenever you're having fun and you don't care, they look at you. But because you don't care, you don't look back, or you don't say hi, and you don't stop what you're doing because you're probably having really fun doing whatever you're doing. Yeah, it's just a philosophical paradox there that is annoying. Oh, Elias, congrats with your baby, your Rona baby. I saw it. It was a great picture. So big congrats to you, man. And I take it as a big compliment, or I would say a great honor, that you still have 5 minutes to watch a bum having a live stream about with no topic in the same city you're in, which you have seen 1,000 times. So that's a great honor. My sister actually had a baby today. Her third baby, third kid. So I became an uncle, 3 times uncle today. I sighed there because there's just so many people, so many hot people, and then I'm with the camera. Oh man. Oh man. Thanks. Takker. Nordmenn gratulerer, vet du. So how's it going with becoming a daddy? Russian says man going their own way. You're asking if I'm MGTOW? Relatively speaking, depending on how you define it, I am going, you could say I'm going my own way, you know, in the sense I'm doing, I don't have a boss basically, but there's always a boss around, you know, someone you have to please in order to get paid in the end of the day. But I went my own way, you could say, but I don't agree with the whole women are evil thing that some guys subscribe to in MGTOW, but maybe there's a lot of things I don't know about MGTOW. One thing I gotta mention about MGTOW and Red Pill is there seems to be a lot of anger towards women who are gold diggers, basically. But it's usually from, that anger is usually coming from guys who are also hardcore objectifying women in return. And I'm not, I'll raise my hand and say that I'm not totally innocent, you know, in terms of objectifying people. But yeah, it's that's something I always thought about when it came to Red Pill and MGTOW. And what started? The chicken or the egg? The objectifying women? Or the women wanting the powerful man with the status and the resources? What came first? Who's to blame? That's a paradox right there. A Zen koan. That's what you call a Zen koan. Oh really? You bor på Holter, ja? That's cool. Yeah, I'll come visit sometime. Really. I have another friend at Holter too. I thought about today that I was going to visit. So I could visit you guys as well. That's really close. Do you know? So you're pretty close. You're hanging out with Aga. He's around there. No, he moved years ago. I remember. We're talking about old classmates. We're talking old schooling here. We're old schooling here. What is the motivation behind short haircut? I think I'm ready for an identity shift. I think it might do something with my whole spirit. Okay, maybe I would also be a little more active. I think you want to do more stuff when your hair is short, and you want to do less stuff when your hair is long. When you look at yourself in the mirror with long hair, it's like you remember how lazy you are, and you're reminding yourself how you know that stereotype of being so-called chill, and long hair don't care and all that. But honestly, I try to be honest. I actually forgot that my battery is not that great, so I have to run through these questions fast. But one of the motivations behind getting a shorter haircut is on Tinder, I'm not getting that great response. I think lots of girls are thinking his hair is too long. Okay, but or maybe they just don't like my face. But let me at least live with that lie, if it is one, a little longer. And yeah. Okay. Wow, a lot of people are interacting. Good seeing you guys. There's been such low engagement on my last videos, so I'm actually surprised that 20 people are even clicking on this. So you guys, because I could live stream a lot more, because I hate editing videos actually. It's fun in the end when you're coming close to a good product, but in the beginning it's a struggle. Snakkes, Erki. Snakkes. cut it. I was laughing because I pictured myself with Ronaldo haircut. Okay, when I read your comment, Fat Man. Wait, drying your head with one wipe of the towel, that's so a life goal. Oh, Marius lives there. Cool. Say hello to Marius. Marius. So it's so weird to speak a mix. Like I thought about that play earlier. We did this. Me and Marius actually. The review in 9th grade. You know, the comedy hour or the. We were that Norwegian show with the Santa Clauses, the Santas, the small little Santas, and they spoke English. The julekalender, that was it. Talk to him about it. I actually thought about that earlier this morning. But that was my first. That's the first time I knew that I liked acting and that I should probably do more acting. So it may have had something to do with what I'm doing now or what I have been doing these years. Do you believe that as a person you have a core personality that you can't change? Interesting. Now we're getting to the deeper subjects. Yeah, I actually do think so. I think it's hard to change some core tendencies in the behavior. Yeah, but you can become less exaggerated. You know what I mean? And if your ego goes out of hand, or if you get really traumatized and your nervous system goes in fight or flight and gets overstimulated, perhaps early in your life or later through trauma, then your personality can become exaggerated. You start overcompensating. You have more of your defenses, your typical personality defense tendencies. And you might exaggerate them, so then you become a little much. You know, some people, they're a little much, you know, and usually there's an overcompensation and an overstimulated nervous system, a big ego, or a big disturbance. And some people are still, outgoing and clowny and goofy and maybe loud, and they speak a lot, but they're grounded at the same time. And you will notice the difference. You will get a little stressed when they're not grounded, and if you're getting a little stressed from them talking, especially if you know them and you're still getting stressed, they're probably stressed, in some way. And so we have so many different personality tendencies, everyone. You have yours, your ways. You're probably always going to be a little bit like you are now, but you can be less exaggerated. And there's, of course, some things that you can totally change, right? But I think we will have some preferences that don't easily change. Cool question. You can't change. Yeah. Samir saw me the other day. You could have said hi, but I understand that it's scary. Especially when I'm walking around like that. Yeah, I get it. I wouldn't meet me either. Of course not. Yeah. No, cool, man. Next time we can talk, you know. Talk. I'm gonna actually do a theater play in September. You're asking about if I'm doing acting and how does it affect my traits, such as my confidence. Acting, I haven't done a lot of it, no. But you could say some of that stuff I've done in my videos have been acting. Yeah, it gives confidence to a degree, yeah. If you haven't done it before, you will probably get more out of your shell. A little more, you know, you can, yeah, it helps your confidence a little. And it feels great when you're mastering the role you're acting. But then you could also get comfortable in the role, and then, yeah, some actors, they are, they have a hard time being themselves because they're good actors. And they know how to act in a way that people like, so they might stick to that in conversation. And it can almost seem like they're acting when they're talking to you. So in that sense, it's not good for the confidence. Morton. What do you need advice with Alexander P-ness? No, sorry. I was caught in the moment there. Philip the Plant. Alexander the Plant. We're not free in what we do because we're not free in what we want. Jan Teigen. If there was a different name after that quote, I would probably analyze the shit out of that, but I just have to laugh it out a little before I analyze it, because Jan Teigen is a... Yeah, how do you explain Jan Teigen if you're Norwegian? I mean, the fact that there's an English quote here with wisdom, and it's quoted Jan Teigen, something that's observable, you know? That is definitely worth feeling out. Okay, now we're getting into it. We're not free in what we do because we're not free in what we want. Jan Teigen was probably... So this is a guy, he came last in Eurovision 30 or 40 years ago. Maybe more, 45 years ago. He became last 2 times, I think. 0 points in Eurovision Song Contest. That's the biggest song contest in Europe. But he's probably a reflected man, or he was. I think he's dead now. We're not free in what we do. We're free because we're not free in what we want. It's like doing math in front of the class, where you're not getting the answer to 2 plus 2. It's probably very easy to understand that quote, but now I can't. We're not free in what we do because we're not free in what we want. So yeah, no, yeah, we got to know what we want before. Because if you don't know what you want and you're just doing something that you don't really want deep down, you're not going to be free, right? Is that it? Good seeing you too, Morty. What are you up to over there in Africa? I'm actually running out of battery, so I have to go soon. I should have charged it on the bus here. It was good speaking to many of you, and all of you actually. Can't remember a depressive moment. Maybe Alexander's socks that smell, but not much else. Psychedelics is cool. Changed my life. It's not for everyone, but it's very awesome for some. Yeah. Dude, it's a long topic, psychedelics. Do day game on some Norwegian blonde goddesses. We'll see. I got shy now with the camera on. I actually have done some day games the last few days, so that's been fun. I'll walk around here, maybe we'll see some. Three people want talking to girls on live stream here. It's definitely something that would, engage. Microdosing to improve mental health. That is that sounds like a better plan than just go hero dosing for mental health. Safer and maybe easier to integrate. So I hope you're having success with that experiment, man, and good luck with it. I've done some microdosing this winter, every 7th to 10th day. I've been taking a small dose and then doing the lemon technique, which makes it more intense. And then I cover my eyes with a shirt, with a black shirt, so it gets just total pitch dark. And then and then it gives that meditation a little boost, sometimes a big boost. And then I get insights that are easier to integrate, I think, than the big time trips. But it's a long time since I've done a big time trip. So and those have been extremely useful, insightful as well. Ice Poseidon does what? Oh, meet girls on stream. I want to watch that when I come home.
Yeah, that too.
So yeah, we'll see if we're gonna get somebody to talk to. Fat Man. And I feel your love, gents. Jesus, gents. The Fat Man, would you recommend microdosing for people who don't have mental struggles? Yeah, I would recommend it more for those actually. If you have an intention, if there's an intention you have with, if you know what you want to work on. So, yeah, and it doesn't have to be, let's say you don't have mental health issues, but maybe some days are just kind of sucks, or some periods that are a little lower in tone. Maybe maybe that can be useful. But I would say I would recommend it more for people who really know what they want to work with. It, I don't feel like I have mental health problems, but I still see that there's some things that I can improve, and some things that I can see clearer, some goals I have in order to accomplish those goals. There's some fears I have to overcome, and what are those fears about? Do they remind me of something from the past? Yeah. If you have some clarity around what you want with it, then I can at least not talk against it. I would probably encourage whoever wants to do that. But I've done just 7 to 10 days between each microdose. So I'm not, and there's a reason for that. I don't want to. I don't want to think that okay, it's just the microdose that I'm doing. That's why I'm having fun today. I don't want that to enter my mind and always be worried about, is this really me, or how much is me and how much is the microdose. So that's why I do it, just to boost some meditations or some shadow work. I learned from Matt Kahn that to love your body is a spiritual journey, and consciousness is like angel guide inside your body. So what do you think? All you need is love yourself, then you can love others. Let me read that 50% again. Consciousness is like an angel guide inside your body. Yeah, I read a book by Matt Kahn. It was called Love, Whatever Arises, Love That. And it was helpful. Yeah. When I read that book, I felt definitely a connection with the heart. And for some people, their spiritual journey is a lot about self-love. I would say maybe half, or maybe more. And for some people, they need more, because that's the juicy part. Okay, the love, the juice. And some people, they think it works better with. I'm one of them. I think I like meditation better, to just observe whatever is. So I would say whatever is arising, observe that, investigate that. But yeah, it's really helpful to also affirm that I love that. I love myself. I love those parts of me, and that kind of approach. Yeah. Hey, Nick. Lots of people I know here today. So we're having a party. Watch the documentary Dose, it's awesome, about using psychedelics as therapy and overcome addiction. Which all mental. I'll check it out. Thanks for the suggestion, Martin. I just got Netflix. Is it on Netflix? Nick, no worries. I hope you're having a blast traveling. You were in Mexico last time I talked to you, 4 weeks or so ago. Which all mental issues are about being addicted to self, to thoughts, to substances. Exactly. Yeah, I like seeing it that way too. Well, if we're addicted, we're also addicted to some idea of who we are, who we want to be. And we want some kind of connection. Russell Brand. Did he have a drug? I think it was. He had lots of drug addiction and also sex addiction. And he says we're looking for a connection in everything we're doing, in drugs, in sex, in everything that feels good. We're looking for that everything that feels good that we're looking for, that we're seeking. We're looking for some kind of connection. Okay, these guys, they're. Can you see them? Right. Yeah, they're connecting. Okay, it feels good to connect, right? Everybody's looking at that and oh wow, I want to be those. Oh. And it's beautiful. And think, oh, I want to feel that is a projection of something that can be experienced from the inside. If one really sees the nature as it really is, as life as it really is, everything is connected. And sometimes we can see that better than other times. Yeah, you guys met in Norway, Nick and Morten. It was fun. Let's go get some expensive Norwegian beer. Maybe there are some girls around there. Philip, are you in Norway? I'm ashamed of not having achieved that potential, says Nabil. Oh, about his potential? Addicted to what I want to become. It's good that you're aware. Hello, Ritik. Now I made it to the end of the comment section. And I think now I will have to go because the battery will turn off. So it was great having you guys on the call. If you want coaching, there's a first call. There's a free first call for coaching. If you want me to look at your situation, whether that's social confidence or self-acceptance or purpose, then there's an application form on my website. Click the link down below to get there. Okay, see you guys. Cool talking to you all. Cool seeing you, friends from real life. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. Viking Power.